It's Andy from the Car Boutique, and a quick one really, a single product. So Hybrid Solutions streak-free mist interior detailer. Okay, in Halfords, caught my eye, something a bit different in terms of the delivery system on what this product sort of confesses to do. So what can I tell you about it? Around about £15. Okay, so clearly you can shop around and look for deals. Seen it as much as sort of 17 and sometimes just under 15, but just around about £15 for this product. It claims to be a streak-free mist interior detailer. Okay, so whereas normal spray guns just sort of spray it out, this is what they got. I think it's called a Flairosol sort of dispenser. I've seen a lot of these in air fresheners, but okay, if you can see, it spreads it out in a nice sort of mist. Okay, one thing I do notice though is when you spray it right at the end, you get drip down. Okay, so although it does profess to give more control, there is a potential for it to drip a bit. Okay, so it's got the usual UV sort of inhibitors, so it's going to reduce the impact of sun fading your actual dash. It's a matte finish, so it's not a shiny finish, which is good. Okay, and it's got enzymes which it claims will continue sort of cleaning and deodorizing for about 24 hours. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the work on this today. I'm going to come back, we'll drive it around. Okay, come back in 24 hours and see if that sort of smell, which is it's not overpowering, it's a lemony, quite a fresh smell, not sickly, which is nice. Okay, I'm going to see if that remains after about 24 hours. Okay, so we're going to have a play. Okay, it's nice and easy. What they say is you sort of liberally spray it on, get a cloth, apply a bit of pressure to sort of get the dirt, okay, and then go over it with a fresh cloth. And they say it can be used on pretty much all surfaces, so glass, dashboard, your screens, on sort of leather as well, okay, and leather seats as well. So I'm gonna have a play with it, put it on a sort of slowish fast forward. Okay, have a play, and then I'm going to come and give you my results at the end. Okay, so let's have a bit of fun. And one additional thing it does say is if you do get streaks using sort of the generic sort of method, okay, you can apply a slightly different technique on the glass. So what they say is if you get a damp cloth, which we've dampened this one, okay, you can get a dedicated glass cleaning cloth if you want. Get your product and put 3 sprays on. Wipe your glass as you would normally. I think the key to this is the damp cloth, because it's diluting the product down. That might be where you're getting the streaking from, certainly on glass where sort of streaking is more visible. Clean your window, get your fresh dry cloth, and buff off. And they say you shouldn't get streaking. Which I can confirm, no streaking. Okay, so I've also done the sort of screen. Okay, I tried it on leather, done the actual dash and the actual trim and the windows. Really good. Okay guys, a quick sort of play with the Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions streak-free mist interior detailer. So a summary, very good at cleaning. Okay, you can see where it's taken up the dirt. All right, so as a cleaner, it's up there with the best of them, really. It effortlessly removed sort of the dust. I had some coke around here, some coke stains that I deliberately left. It just lifted them up, okay, and sort of kept the dirt within the sort of wetness, so that the cloth took it off. 100% use 2 cloths though, all right, because initially you get some interior detailers or cleaners, you spray on, wipe down and sort of leave. This one definitely needs the going over with a clean microfiber. It just removes the excess and there is no smearing, and that was quite evident, so I'm really happy with that. The glass, really good as well. It's rare that you find an interior cleaner where you can use on glass as well. I'm used to using sort of dedicated interior cleaners and then a dedicated glass cleaner. This works on both. Good on the leather as well when I tried it there. As to whether you then go over a conditioner, not sure if I sort of... I'm a great fan of conditioners due to the sort of composition of the leather. They've got coatings on them already, all that kind of stuff. But if you want to go and coat it to sort of put nourishment back in it after cleaning, you can. The actual Audi MMI screen, which I'm really nervous about cleaning, sprayed it on, wiped it, okay, and it hasn't left smears on that. Okay, I got a torch out and shone it on that as well. No smears on the screen, which is a rarity as well. So in terms of an all-round interior cleaner, really can't fault it. Okay, now you're getting just under 600 millilitres for £15, so price point. I personally prefer to pay around the 10-12 mark, okay? However, it does what it says it is meant to do, okay? So £15, it's slightly more expensive than some others, but it's very good at what it does. So would I use it again? I'm 100% going to use this again. Would I buy it again? Possibly. Because it is very good. Now, in terms of the smell, if you're looking for that immediate sort of wow, really citrusy, fresh smell, you're not going to get it. It's very subtle, okay, which is nice. It's not sickly. People aren't going to get in your car and go, well, what is that smell? Okay, it's a very pleasant smell. We're going to look at this in 24 hours and see if that smell, that deodorizing sort of claim is good to go. All right, but all in all, very good. No smears. That's the main thing I'm going to sort of say about this. If you're using interior cleaner at the moment, it smears your windows, smears your screens, smears your dash, okay, you may want to consider this. Also, it's a matte finish, okay, which is what I prefer. I think it's safer as well, especially on some dashboards. You don't want it shiny, especially at night, in the winter, glare and all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't enhance the shine. It gives a nice sort of matte finish to it. Okay, so really good. The first sort of product from the Hybrid Solutions range we tested. I'm going to try the dedicated leather version of this as well, but this really cleaned it really quite well. All right, so it's really good. So trying to keep these videos as short as we can. I'll put a link where you can get this, or where we got this from. Okay, you can get it from Halfords, by the way. Okay, that's where I got this from, 15 quid, so I don't need to put a link, do I really? Halfords, £15, shop around so you can get it cheaper, winner. All right, and that is what I've got to say. The only thing I will say is, when I said at the start, when you spray this and it starts dripping, that was only at the very start, okay, because I'm doing it now. You do get a little drips, okay, but it wasn't like it was dripping out right at the end of its spray sequence, okay, so a minor sort of awareness piece there, but like I say, very good cleaner. I like the fact you can use it on pretty much every surface inside your car. Lovely, subtle, fresh smell, and all in all, really good. I'm going to come back in 25 hours and see if that smell's still there. So hey, ladies and gentlemen, right, it's 24 hours later. I'm inside the car, okay, and I'm going to have to try and articulate to you the smell. I'll be honest, I can't really smell it that much. There is a faint remnants of the nice fresh smell, but it's just there, okay. So it's not an air freshener, all right, so it's not professing to be an air freshener, but as I was driving it after we did it yesterday, okay, this smell was there. I've left it overnight, I've driven it around this morning, okay, same time, just before it gets dark the next day, which is today, and it's there. The car still smells fresh, okay, but it smells clean rather than sort of reminding you of the smell you had yesterday. So it's all good. I noticed on the actual Audi screen, okay, I'll just turn it around there. All right, that there is still lovely and clean. There's no smears, all right. All the interior, okay, is all nice still. There's no dust. I know it's only 24 hours. There's no dust build up there, okay. So hopefully it'll give some kind of anti-static effect. All right. All in all, really good. Okay, so That's our honest sort of evaluation. Okay, 2 points to note: one, slight drip on the nozzle, and secondly, the smell. Don't expect it to be super punchy the next day, but the important thing is it's cleaning your car well. You can clean on all your surfaces. All in all, really, really good. It's up to you whether you think £15 is a price worth paying for an interior cleaner. I sort of do. I think it's up there. Be great if it was near that sort of £10-12 mark, like quite a few that we reviewed. Okay, but it is a premium brand. Okay, it's a large brand, and you are probably paying a bit extra for that fact. So all in all, really, really good. Hope you enjoyed it. Post your comments below if you've used this before. If you've got any good points that I've missed or some sort of observations. Okay, post them in the comments either on YouTube or on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hate saying that because everyone does, but we need to get our numbers up to 1,000. Cheers, guys.